there! This is a restricted area! Get back. Vamos, la amiga viene! Ella sabe demasiado!
No me sueltes!
Oye, cosa!
The U.S. Mexico border wall stretches like an unbreakable iron scar across the land, a symbol of division that's claimed over 7,000 lives since 1998. That's right? Real statistics from humanitarian groups like No More. Deaths show how deadly this crossing can be. But tonight, one woman's desperate escape will unravel a web of corruption that reaches from cartel hideouts in Mexico to corporate boardrooms in America. Welcome to a story of hate and redemption, the pulse-pounding story that blends education on immigration struggles, systemic racism, and the hidden ties between U.S. businesses and drug cartels. If you've ever wondered why families risk everything to cross the border, or how racism fuels flawed policies, this story will open your eyes wide. There comes a woman who is feared by many for the secret she sleeps with. Her name, Maria Garcia. She's another statistic. She's a mother, a fighter, and a whistleblower carrying secrets that could topple empires. Studies from the Southern Poverty Law Center show how anti-immigrant bias in law enforcement leads to abuses, but Vance is about to get a wake-up call. He slams on the brakes, draws his gun. "Freeze! You're under arrest!" Maria collapses, shielding her baby. The tension is electric. Will this be her end or the start of something bigger? As Vance cuffs her, Maria's eyes lock on his. "Please, senor." "They're coming for me." Vance scoffs, but deep down a flicker of doubt stirs. Little does he know, this invader holds the key to his own family's dark secrets. Dawn breaks over the Border Patrol station in Nogales, Arizona, a stark building of concrete and fluorescent lights. Maria sits in a cold interrogation room, Alejandro fussing in a makeshift crib. Her hands tremble not from fear, but from the weight of the USB drive hidden in her shoe. Vance paces, his face a mask of disdain. "You people think you can just cross and claim asylum? What's your game? Welfare? Drugs?" Maria lifts her chin. "I'm no criminal. I'm a refugee. Los Zetas killed my husband because we found out about the money." "American money." Vance laughs it off, but curiosity wins. He demands proof. With a steady voice, Maria explains, "I was their accountant. Saw wires from Harlan Industries. Millions laundered through offshore accounts to buy weapons. Real cases like the 2012 HSBC scandal revealed banks laundering $881 million for cartels. U.S. firms evade sanctions, profiting from the chaos that drives migration. It's a vicious cycle. Corruption creates refugees, then racism blocks their escape." Vance plugs in the drive. His face drains of color as files scroll, invoices, emails linking Harlan Industries to arms deals. "This can't be Harlan. That's my brother's company, Ted Harlan. He's building border security tech, not funding killers." Ted, Vance's older brother, a slick CEO who's donated to anti-immigrant politicians. Vance's world cracks, flashback in Vance's mind. Family dinners where Ted rants. "These Mexicans are taking our jobs. We need walls, not welcome mats." Vance absorbed it all, shaping his racist views, but now, Maria's words hit hard. "Your prejudice blinds you, Sheriff. We're survivors of your system's greed." Torn, Vance storms out, dials Ted. "Bro, some woman's got files on you. Says you're in bed with cartels." Ted's voice is calm, oily. "Fake news. Deport her fast. These illegals lie for a free ride." Vance hangs up, staring at the desert horizon. Internal conflict boils. Duty to law, loyalty to family, or the nagging truth. Back inside, Vance returns. "Convince me, or you're gone." Maria lays it out. Animated in your mind's eye, see graphics of money flows. U.S. spends $18 billion yearly on border enforcement. Yet insiders like Ted profit from both sides. Under international law, refugees like Maria qualify for asylum, but biases and policies like Remain in Mexico expose them to harm. Vance listens, prejudices eroding like sand in the wind. "Maybe I've been wrong." Decision time. Vance uncuffs her. "We're getting you out." But as they slip into his truck, sirens wail. Ted's tipped off corrupt deputies. The chase begins. The truck barrels through rugged canyons, dust choking the air. Vance grips the wheel. Maria holds Alejandro tight. "Ted's men! They're coming!" Gunfire erupts from pursuing vehicles, a mix of crooked cops and cartel crossovers. High-stakes action, tires screech. Rocks fly as they weave through narrow passes, educational twist. This mirrors real border pursuits, where human smugglers, coyotes, charge 5,000 pluses per person, but whistleblowers like Maria risk it all for justice. Vance shouts over the roar, "Why me? You could have run alone." Maria. Because even racists can change. Help expose this and save lives. They ditch the truck in a hidden arroyo, huddling by a campfire. Bonds form. Vance shares his story, a divorced dad shaped by Ted's hate. Grew up hearing Mexicans are invaders, but your kid reminds me of mine. Maria educates gently. Racism isn't born, it's taught. Policies like family separations under zero tolerance tore apart. 5,000 kids, real trauma. Night falls. Pursuit resumes, goons close in. Adrenaline peaks. A daring jump over a ravine, Vance's truck flipping. On foot now, baby crying. A Latino deputy defects, whispering, "Ted bribes half the force." Racism keeps us divided. Alliances shift like desert sands. Hiding in an abandoned shack, Maria uploads files via satellite phone. Think Edward Snowden-level bravery. Whistleblowers have exposed cartel ties, leading to indictments. Ted calls, "Betraying family for a border jumper? I'll end you." Vance's resolve steels. But snipers surround them, a graze, wound to Vance. Dawn in a dusty ghost. Town, wind whips through tumble-down buildings. Ted waits with armed thugs, chopper blades thumping overhead. Vance, Maria, and the defector approach. "Hand her over, bro." Ted sneers. "She's lying, forged files." Vance stands tall. "I saw the proof. You're the real invader, profiting from blood." Gunfight explodes. Bullets ricochet off ruins. Men fall. Maria hides, but radios FBI. Her files auto-sent earlier. Climax hits. Brothers face off in the dirt. Ted, "Family first. America's for us, not them." Vance, "No, it's for justice." "You're done." He disarms Ted as FBI arrives, cuffs clinking. Educational close. In 2023, U.S. indicted firms for cartel links. Whistleblowers like Maria change the game. As the sun rises, Maria gains asylum. Vance testifies, reformed. "You opened my eyes," he tells her, and Maria left with no traces anymore.